Hey everyone, Barsha here and welcome to my channel. Today we will do a 20 minutes energizing morning yoga flow that will set the tone for the day. So let's get started. We'll start by sitting in child's pose. You can keep your knees mat distance apart. Maybe your feet are touching, maybe you're not touching, that's fine. If you are flexible enough, you can land your chest and head on the floor. But if you need support, feel free to use a cushion or blocks if you have. You can close your eyes here if you want to get a deeper experience. Feel the stretch in your arms. Feel your hips slowly opening. Feel your fingertips. Feel your ankles. Feel your neck. Going deeper, connecting with yourself here for a few seconds, connecting with your breath. Take a nice inhale, and on your exhalation, let's come up to tabletop. Hands under the shoulders, knees under your hips. Distance between our knees, hip distance apart, and distance between our hands, shoulder distance apart. But these are guidelines. You don't really have to stick to them. If your body proportion doesn't allow you, you can definitely make adjustments here and there, whatever suits you. In case your knees are hurting at this moment, you can always double your mat or put a pillow underneath. Make it comfortable. Knees are always special. Here we will simply swing our hips side to side, left to right, right to left. Move your neck, move your shoulders. You can make circles with your hips if you feel like. Breathe. Bring your chest forward and back. Other side, if you're circling your body right now, circling in the opposite direction as well. And center. Nice. From here, let's get our knees gently towards each other, not too much, maybe a little bit gap is fine. From here, send your right leg back, come to the balls of the toes. Let's make some ankle movements, shoulder and ankle, front and back, front and back, front and back. Good. Find your balance and send your left hand up to the ceiling from the sides. Inhale. As we exhale, we'll thread the needle. Send your left hand under the right armpit, land your shoulder on the floor, head on the floor, and keep your right leg as it is. And simply enjoy the twist here. Breathe. Use your right hand well on the floor for support. Keep pushing it. Slowly rise up. And we'll come back to tabletop and we will do the other side. Let's go. Left leg go back. Take a few front and back movements here. Warming up the ankles. Warming up the wrist a bit. Good. Whenever we are ready, let's go. Right hand. Inhale. Get a nice stretch up to the ceiling. Exhale, thread the needle, right hand go under the left armpit, shoulder down, head down, and enjoy the support of the ground below you. Breathe. Make your way up again, back to tabletop. Bring your knees together. From here, we'll bring our right foot forward in between our hands. In case you need blocks here, take 2 blocks on either side of your right leg. All right, here if your hands doesn't reach the floor, you can definitely come to fingertips. Okay, here foot is under the knee, but that's really not important in case it's not happening, but make sure it's not too far away. This range is good for the knee. In case your knee comes to come a little bit forward or back, that's definitely okay. Whatever suits your body. All right, once again, make sure the back knee is doing fine. And we will simply bring our hips down and up. Few seconds just here, enjoying the opening, enjoying the stretch. Not trying too hard, let it open naturally right now. Especially in the mornings, our bodies are extra tight, more than what we have if we got an evening practice. Okay, now we'll walk our hands back. If you want to tuck in your toes here and straighten the front leg if this is available to you. Let's go. Bring your toes off the ground, get a nice stretch below your right leg, and find your shoulder blades participating as well. Good. Once again, walk your hands forward, land your foot on the floor, and this time we will lift the knee, back knee off the ground, the left knee. All right, once again, stay here, look forward and find the stretch in your legs. Enjoy, make sure you're not in pain. If it's too difficult for you, make adjustments wherever you find. Bend the knee softly and let's go up again. Bend the knee once again and up again. Good. Now land the back heel on the ground, and we will bring our right hand on the inside of your right leg, and we'll go for a Barsha Doley on the right side, letting go of the left hand towards the ceiling. Find your stretch. If you want to go deeper at any point, you can always close your eyes wherever you are, but make sure you have the balance. Okay, from here we'll make our way down again, coming back to tabletop. All right, here if you want to have a quick child's pose break, go for it. Today is an easy flow, so feel free to pamper yourself. Great. Slowly rising up, coming back to tabletop. We will repeat on the left side, but this time we will add some props for our comfort. I always like a pillow under my knee. My knees are all right, my knees are fine, but I still like to pamper them. So if the pillow is too soft, you might end up actually digging a hole in the pillow and your knee might reach the floor. We don't want that. So a little hard pillow should be okay. I normally like wide rectangular pillows so that they can support both the knees. The square ones, the knees tend to slip away to either side. So if you have a rectangular pillow, use it. And for the hands, I'm going to bring my blocks, so get extra comfortable. So blocks for the hands, pillow for the knees, and so we will go for our left side right now. Left foot forward in between your hands, and here if your blocks are still not enough, the height is not enough, you can always choose to go level 2 or even level 3, whatever works for you. All right, for now I'm going to keep it at level 1, and let's go. Sink our hips down and up, down and up. Feels so good for the left knee, for the right knee, sorry, that's under the cushion. One more time, and let's come up. And we will go way back, walking our hands back this time. This time maybe we can take our blocks for level 3 and lift the toes off the ground. Find the stretch in the back of your left leg. So good. All right, let's come back again to the front. Bring our hands back on the block, level 1. Tuck in the toes of the right leg, lift the knee off the ground. Find your stretch happening in the front of your right leg, the quads. Okay, bend the knee gently, don't land on the floor. Maybe you can tap the cushion and up again. One more time and up. Good. Now let's go for the next one. We'll place our heel down on the floor for Barsha Doley. If at this point the distance is too less, it might be a bit difficult, or if the distance is too much, it might also be difficult. So make sure the distance is just enough to support your Barsha Doley stretch. So let's go. Left hand on the inside of your left leg right now. We don't need the right block, so we'll keep it aside, but we'll not throw it too far away. We might need it soon enough. Okay, if you feel alright, you can send your right hand up to the ceiling. Once again, if you don't feel okay, you have the choice to bring your left forearm on your left thigh. This is also a modification that you can work on. Breathe. Barsha Doley variations. Okay, from here, eyes on the floor, hands on the floor. Maybe you want to bring the other block back now and get your heel off the ground, the right leg, and send your left leg back. Land your knees on the cushion, and once again, support your body. Take a little rest here in child's pose. Breathe. Now, rising up back to tabletop. From child's pose, we are back in tabletop, and now we want to go to downward facing dog. Maybe we don't need a cushion at this point, so we'll keep it aside. And let's tuck in our toes, fingers open, fingertips active, and lift your knees up. Make your way to down dog. See how you feel in the down dog. Let it come naturally to you. We can use down dog as a foundation, as a recovery, as a warm-up. So many benefits. Down dog is quite flexible enough in itself to support you in various stages of your life, in your mind, wherever you are right at this point. All right, if your heels do not touch the floor, it's really okay. Enjoy the tightness, embrace it. If you want to bend your knees slightly, if that makes you feel good, go for it. Try not to round your back. Also try not to hyperextend your upper body. Try not to reach the floor and do several stunts. It's a bit strainful for the shoulder joints, so try to keep the head in line with your arms. That's a good amount of flexibility in our body. This will also support you when you try to work on other asanas. It's a good distance. It's good. Breathe. All right, from our down dog, we will join our feet together and lift the heels up and down. See how you feel. But make sure you feel okay in your arms. At any point of time you feel tired, you can pause this video and take a quick break. Okay, but if you feel all right, you want to keep going, let's go. Send our right leg up to the ceiling, pointing the toes up as high up as possible, working on the split. Get your left leg heel off the ground. Eyes, maybe you can search the right leg. Here you can bend your knee, right knee up in the air, and open the hip a little bit more, getting the right hip over the left hip. Take care of your hands, and that's it. Gently get your right leg down on the floor, and here let's take a quick child's pose break. You can even fold your arms here if that makes you feel good, giving an extra rest to your hands. Breathe. Feel the difference in the first child's pose, and now after a good 5-10 minutes of stretches, what's the difference you feel in your child's pose? Stay connected with your body. Okay, moving on, let's do the left side. Making your way up to downward facing dog. Join your feet together. And this time we'll send the left leg up to the ceiling, higher, higher, higher. Get a split between the legs. Working on the splits, it's always a good idea. For me, the splits helps a lot. Even when I do my headstand, my handstand, pincha mayurasana, I don't know why, I like to work on my split, and it actually helps me in my pincha, especially in the pincha. Okay. Slowly bend your knee up in the air, find a greater opening, send your hips above each other, enjoy the stretch. How are you doing? Everything okay? All right, that's it. Make your way down again. Going to our child's pose. Fold your arms and resting your head in child's pose. Breathe. Slowly rise up from child's pose. Let's work on our wrist a bit. Coming to tabletop first, we will send our right palm facing upwards, landing at the back of your wrist, exerting gentle pressure, not too much. It's quite delicate here. Okay, back. Let's do our left side. Left hand facing up. exerting gentle pressure on the top of your wrist and down. Let's spin our, now from here, let's spin our palms inside out, letting the elbows face forward, working on that back movement here. We can move our shoulders front and back, front and back, front and back, front and back. Good. Coming back to our regular tabletop. Let's work on our fist. Make a fist with both hands. See how you feel. You can even bend the elbows here and up. Bend the elbows and up. One more time. Bend the elbows and up. Coming back to regular tabletop. Let's go work on our half hands. Lift the wrist off the ground, both hands, and down. Up again and down. One more time. Up again and down. Good. Landing our forearms on the floor. Let's make a fist again. Rotate the wrist. This is one of my favorite. So easy, instant relief from any kind of wrist tension. Okay, since we are already here, let's interlace our fingers and let's work on our shoulders. This is one of my favorite instant shoulder workout. Any kind of tension around the shoulders, it gives instant relief. I like to simply squeeze the shoulder blades and release, squeeze and release. You can even work around your neck, squeeze the shoulders and neck together and release, squeeze the shoulders and neck together and release. Once again, squeeze and release. Let's work on our shoulder blades, squeezing one more time. Feels so good. We are nice and well supported with our forearms on the floor, our shin on the floor, knees on the floor. Good. From here, slowly make your way up back to tabletop. Get full support and we'll make our way to lying on our back. So release your legs. Round your back. Vertebra by vertebra by vertebra, place your body on the floor and feel the support of the ground below you. So good. You can spread your hands and legs as much as you want, as much as you have space. Feel the space around you, feel the air around you, feel the light. Before we go for Shavasana, let's go for lying down, few gentle stretches. Bend your right knee to the chest, squeeze it tight, bring your head up. If you can't touch the head to the knee, go for it. Otherwise, wherever is your maximum. And release. Get your head down, release the leg. Let's do the left side. Left leg up, hug your knee, squeeze it to the chest. When you're ready, let's go. Bring your head up to the knee. And back on the floor, release the legs. Good. Send your hands over your head on the floor, point your toes away, stretch it a bit. Good. Flex your toes, stretch your ankles. Good. Bend your knees, come to bridge here with your hands over the head as they are. We'll go a few hips up and down here, not doing extreme right now. Easy. Working on cooling down. You can use today's workout as setting the tone for maybe an extreme workout. You want to do a gym workout or go for running or cycling, swimming, whatever you want to move the body before that. You can use it as a warm-up, or when you come back from an extreme sport, you come back and you want to do a cool down. You can even use it as a cool down practice. It is that easy. All right. Get your hands next to your hips, move the knees side to side. This feels so good. Try not to land the knees on the floor right now and go extreme. Try to be satisfied right now with halfway there. It's really okay. Okay, coming back to center. All right, thank you guys for joining this practice today. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you feel energized. I wish you a great day ahead and let's go for Shavasana. Release the legs, Release the hands, centralize the body, and enjoy Shavasana for as long as you want, as long as you have time. See you next time.